Hey guys, how's it going? So, got my 1969 Dodge Super Bee here. So it's an Auto World model. Bought this one a while ago back. Continue on the drag race series here. Let's give you guys a John Petrie. I posted a couple pictures on Instagram of this thing. Really behind in my videos. Do apologize about that. Had a couple YouTube channels on the go, so pretty nice model overall, but it's not a brand new model. Like this one here was built in 2015, but I'll get into that. I'll show you the box later on. Unfortunately, with this one here, this car does not have an opening trunk. I'm not too sure why it doesn't. I mean, by 2015, they should have made these opening by now. Like a lot of the newer ones are, but yeah, kind of a little bit lame on that part, but not too bad other than that. They kind of, if you kind of forsake that detail, they kind of made it up in other ways a little bit, but so John Petrie was a Canadian drag racer. I don't know much history behind him, unfortunately. He's got a Canadian I think he raced out of Quebec, I believe. And he did race down in the States as well. So you got the Hemi in here. Not too bad detail. So they got again, just like the other drag cars, they got fairly detailed. I mean, they got the wires running to the spark plugs and stuff like that. No wires running to the battery cables, but the battery is a little bit detailed. It's got the terminals painted on it and just some red dots on the top there. And does have a fender tag on it in there. Not sure if you can see it. Little sticker there, and they do got the brake booster painted a little bit, as well as the coolant catch can there. So, and it's got a sticker on the rad here too. Whatever that says there, it's hard to make out. And I got your it's got the bracket underneath for the air grabber scoops. You guys can see that in there. Again, this is it's a 2015 model. Still got the old school dog leg hinges on it. You think they would have done away with those by now, but yeah, still hang on to that stuff. I think the newer ones, they don't have that stuff anymore, but who knows, right? I haven't been able to afford to buy any new models yet. So we'll go and have a look at the underside of this thing. Okay, that just stays there. So again, not too bad. They kind of step the detail up, so there's no spinning drive shaft in this. It's just one solid unit. It's not as advanced as the other Dodge Chargers. Just on a solid, no moving mechanicals in there. Pretty basic under here. They do got the overspray like how you would on the factory from these Mopars and stuff. So that's kind of neat they did that still. Like I said, they tried to make up the difference. The loss of detail in some areas on here, so still Erdl casting, even though it's an Auto World. So I think Auto World is a part of Erdl or vice versa. Maybe they bought them out. I never did research that, but I should. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, they got the transmission painted here, and your cover plate here painted black. Fairly detailed. Did the best they could anyways. Got your fat Kragers and slicks on the back, and got some skinnies up front there too. So as you guys know, sorry to veer off topic here, but I tried to get some of these wheels for the Camaro over here, but they're just sold right out of on the wheels of Acme's page. Everybody's just buying stuff up right now, and you can't get nothing. So the Camaro is still on hold right now, unfortunately. But overall, just a pretty decent car. Like I said, they did put some cloth for the floor in here. It's like just a little soft carpet in there, make that look realistic. However, the bench is not movable. This is your classic girdle from back in the day, one solid plastic seat there. So however, they do got the steering wheel. Got some real terrible angles here. I apologize, guys. See if I can get this in here or not. Okay, so again, not sure if you guys can see it, but they do got the dash all painted up, as well as the steering wheel, and they do got the Chrysler emblem right in the middle of the wheel there. If you can see that, they got little I guess stickers in there for the gauges and the dash. Not too bad. We're able to paint some of the buttons here in the dash as well. The shifter knob is painted the same color as the steering wheel, and it's a chrome shifter with a black boot. So again, detail's not bad. They do got like a tack mounted on the dash there too, so not too bad. At least they tried with this car. I mean, they tried to take it up a notch with no trunk. So look at this side here. Still the same there. So there's no sill plates obviously in this car. Just got your standard carpet over the, you see where the, well, I mean, they tried to paint one in there, I guess, so it doesn't look half as bad. So again, there's a little clip here for the latch, so it's not really a detailed quotation latch or anything like that, but yeah, overall, pretty good shelf car, I'd say. I mean, they do a pretty good job at getting the cars all deckled out with the proper the badges and all the names and stuff like that. So they do put in a good effort that way. All the striping on here looks like it's pretty correct to the real thing. I'm sure they use documented photos, right? So, although I wish they had to put some of those like big headers down here like they did the Charger and stuff like that. But like I said, this was the 2015 model, so they didn't have the working diffs or nothing like that, so they just kind of had to use what they had to use, right? So at least they got the Hemi painted the correct orange. That's another thing too. Yeah, just not a bad car. Okay guys, so here's the box of the car. They got the Super B on the side there and the drag race weld reel there. Again, Super B up there, John Petrie all decked out. The normal thing they got up there, opening doors and hood, detailed engine, steerable wheels, accurate interior chassis and trunk, heavyweight die-cast metal, that it is. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to try and start doing this. So in the description box of this video, I'm going to try and put these stories, type out these stories in there just so you guys can read up on them and stuff like that. Try and do that at least. But that's the one thing I like about when they do this, they kind of give the backstory. Just like I said before, they give the backstory to these drivers, and you can kind of figure out the past and the history and look it up and stuff like that. So okay, so here's the bottom. We're gonna look at the little the tag here. So 07, which is July 29th 2015, that's when this model was built. I really like how they do that. They date these boxes, that way you can figure out which time frame they were made in. But also too, they do have some extra information over here. 2015 yada yada yada, right? So, and then you can also look at the item number too, AW222-06. Alright, so. And the other good thing about Auto World boxes is they got some nice boxes, I will say that. They're pretty transparent boxes. You got obviously your front, you can look into it. You can look underneath of the car too. And obviously side and back, or sorry, back and front. So that's pretty good at least anyways. So, alright guys, thanks a lot for checking out this video, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.